Hi everybody! I hope you're having a really great day today. I'm here with lesson 8. And before we get started, you know how we start. So here we go. 4 seconds and then I'll say the answer. Try your hardest, get those brains moving, work fast. All right, here we go. 10, that's right. When you see that 1, just add 1 more. 6. 8. 11. 9. Big one. 18. 13. 17. 12. 10. You know that one easy. Think about doubles and how you can use doubles to help you solve. 15. 13. 16. 18. Last one. 17. Good. All right, I hope you're awake. All right, before we get started, I want to make sure you have all the materials that you need for this lesson. All right, so what you're going to need here are all posters from this unit. You're going to need, break it down, Bethany. You're going to need number line Liam and base 10 Tasha. All right, so please make sure that those are handy. You're also going to need lesson 8 from the packet. So this page from the packet and pencil and scissors. And a piece of paper actually, or a whiteboard. If you get a whiteboard at home, if you have a whiteboard at home, just get a marker. You won't need the pencil, okay? Let's see. Paper and pencil actually might be best because you're going to need to do the 4 problems. All right, so paper, pencil, scissors, lesson 8 page from the packet, and then all your posters. All right, so please press pause and go find those materials. All right, great. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to review quickly the 3 strategies, and then you're going to have time to practice each of them. All right, so I'm going to erase this, and we're going to look at each of the posters to kind of refresh our brain. Okay? So practice all strategies, review all of them, lesson 8. Okay, here we go. Let's look at base 10 Tasha first. This is base 10 Tasha. Let's review it first. This is from lesson 5. Base 10 Tasha. I make the biggest number with base 10 blocks. So drawing out the base 10 blocks. Then I cross out the hundreds, tens, and ones that I need to take away. Okay? So we're going to do this problem here, bigger here, and I'll kind of walk you through so you can remember. So it's 265 minus 122. Okay? I'm going to move this a little closer so you can see it. All right, I'm going to take the bigger number. I'm going to draw it out, or if you happen to have base 10 blocks at home, you can use those. So I have 2 hundredths, right? Those are hundredths. I have 60, 6 tens, and I have 5 ones. Okay? So 200, 60, and 5. Now I'm going to take away. I'm going to take away 100. I'm going to take away 2 tens. And I'm going to take away 2 from my ones. And I'm going to think now about what I have left. So right now I have 100. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 4 tens. And I have 1, 2, 3 ones. And now I'm going to add what's left, right? So I have my hundreds, tens, and ones. 100, 4 tens, 3 ones. My answer is 143. So that should refresh your brain about base 10 Tasha. I wish that I could give you all these base 10 blocks that we normally would use in class, but unfortunately we don't have enough to hand them out to everyone, and I can't really get into my classroom. Okay, so here we go. Base 10 Tasha. Let's move on to number line Liam. Number line Liam. All right, number line Liam. Actually, let's do this first. Number line Liam. Remember that? That was just a few days ago. We're taking away the hundreds, tens, and ones. So I start at the bigger number and count back the hundreds, tens, and ones. All right, Liam, let's do it. Let's do that. Number line Liam. We're going to use this problem up here, 256 minus 124. Here's my number line. I'm going to start at the bigger number, 256. That's the biggest number I should have on my number line. My number is going to get smaller because I'm taking away. And remember that when we move left on the number line, our number gets smaller. If I move right, my numbers get bigger. Okay? If you remember from our lesson, I'm going to take this 124 and I'm going to break it up in expanded form, right? 124. I broke up each. Now, I'm going to take away 100. I'm going to start here. 100 minus 100. I'm going to take 100 away, which means I'll be left at 156. That part's done. I'm going to take away 20. So I'm going to take away 2 tens from my 5 tens. 5 tens, take away 2 tens. I'm left with 3 tens. Everything else stays the same. Now I'm at 136. I'm going to take away 4. Okay, so 6 ones minus 4 ones. I'm left with 2 ones. Everything else stays the same. So if you notice here, I have my 100, I have my 20, I have my 4. I've taken each piece away. Wherever you land on the number line, wherever that last number is on the number line, that's my answer. So 256 minus 124 leaves me with 132. Okay? So that's number line Liam. The last thing, which I think might be one of my favorites, break it down, Bethany. Here we go. All right, Bethany, I'm going to erase this. Break it down, Bethany. And boys and girls, like I've said before to you, the idea of giving you these different strategies. We wanted to give you a few. We didn't want to give you a ton of strategies, but we wanted to show you 3 really good strategies that could help you. You might like one more than the rest. Like I like Bethany more than the rest, probably. It still gives everyone a chance to kind of figure out what strategy they like best. And as long as you're getting consistently the correct answer, that's all we care about, okay? All right, break it down, Bethany. I break down my numbers into expanded form, and you're all really good at expanded form. Then I subtract my hundreds, tens, and ones. Remember that? All right, so let's go, Bethany. We're going to use this example here. So I have 287 minus 135. Okay? I know my answer is already here. That's okay. I'm going to walk you through the steps. All right, so I'm going to break them each up into expanded form. 200 plus 80 plus 7. Okay? I'm going to subtract. So I'm going to put a subtraction sign here, a chunky monkey subtraction sign. Okay? And then I'm going to do this number, 130 and 5 ones. But I'm not going to add, right? I'm going to take away. So here we go. I'm going to take away my hundreds. 200 minus 100. What is that? Good, 100. 8 tens, so 80 minus 3 tens, 30, 50. And 7 minus 5 is 2. So now I'm left with 100 plus 50 plus 2. This is an expanded form. I need to smush it up into standard form. So I have 100, I have 5 tens, I have 2 ones. 152. So that is Bethany, all right? Pause at any time and rewind, rewatch, collect your thoughts, try it with me, whatever's going to work best for your learning, boys and girls. All right, so what we're going to do now is you're going to take your lesson 8 page, okay? Take your lesson 8 page. Please cut them out just real quick. So you should have 4 cards, 4 task cards. Okay. So you have cards. Okay, you can mix them up. All right, so after they're cut out, you can put them down and you're gonna press pause and you're gonna turn one up at a time and you're going to solve it either on a whiteboard you have at home or a piece of paper, okay? So this one says, well, they each say which strategy you should try. They want you to practice, we want you to practice all the strategies, okay? So this one says, use base 10, Tasha, to subtract. Use break it down, Bethany. Use break it down, Bethany. And use number line, okay? One of them is going to be extra tricky, so be careful. All right, so go ahead and press pause and work out these 4 problems. Thank you. Okay, boys and girls, let's go ahead and go through. Let's go through these together. All right, so I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to go through it. You check your work. And I'm going to do it along with you here. Okay, use base 10 Tasha to subtract the numbers. So base 10 Tasha. All right, Tasha. I'm going to keep this here as a reminder. So I have 456 minus 233. Okay, so just follow along with me. All right, I'm going to draw out. These are hundreds. I have 5 tens. And I have 6 ones. Okay, 4 hundreds, 5 tens, 6 ones. Now, I'm done with that number. I'm going to take away 2 hundreds, right? So remember, this is 200, this is 30, and that's 3. Each digit has its own value, right? So that's 200, that's 30, that's 3. I'm going to take those away now, boys and girls. All right, 200s. Okay, that's step 1. 30, so 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Now, what you have to ask yourself is, what's left? Okay. I have 2 hundreds. I have 2 tens. I have 3 ones. Your answer is 223. Okay, so check your work along with mine. If for some reason you made an error, I want you to try the problem again until you get it correct. Okay, and don't forget, you can ask us any questions during the office hour or send us an email or a message and we'd be happy to help you. All right, Tasha, see you later. Wave bye to Tasha. Okay, this one's done. All right, let's go to Bethany. Use Break It Down Bethany to subtract the numbers. Okay. Bethany, Bethany, here you are, Bethany. All right, our problem is 285 minus 122. I wrote that weird. Sorry, boys and girls. There we go. Break it down, Bethany. All right, so I'm going to break up each number into expanded form. 200 plus 80 plus 5 minus, big chunky monkey subtraction sign, minus 100, 20, and 2. So I broke up each number into expanded form. The bigger number goes first. Okay? All right. Now, 200 minus 100. You're right, 100. 8 tens minus 2 tens, 6 tens. 5 minus 2 is 3. Add them up into standard form. 100, 6 tens, 3 ones. 163. All right, Bethany. I have one more problem here that's Bethany, and it might be a little challenging, so I'm going to do that one next. All right. Find the card that says, don't be tricked, 360 minus 128. And it says to use Break It Down Bethany, okay? 360 minus 128. Do you know anything different, or do you notice anything different about this number here? It ends in a 0. This might prove tricky for us. Don't let it trick you. So what I'm going to do is break up my number into expanded form. Uh-oh, but I have 0 ones. How is this going to look? 120 and 8. Okay, I'm going to start over here. And you know what, boys and girls? I think I should have showed you on the previous one that you should start at the right. Okay, because if you have a problem like this, you're going to need to. Okay, so I apologize for not saying that earlier. So on any of them that you're using Break It Down Bethany, start here at the right. Okay, press pause right now and tell yourself start at the right. Okay, good. You're going to need to start at the right because of something like this. I have 0 ones. I'm trying to take 8 away. Can I do that? I don't have 8 to give away. Well, guess what? I'm going to have to take away from here. So 6 tens, right? Well, they're each, right? There's okay, each of them have 10 in there, right? So I'm going to have to take this away and give it to this guy. So I'm going to take one whole one away. I'm going to make this 50, so I'm going to only have 5 tens. I'm going to give one of those tens to my ones. Okay? So instead of having 0 ones, now I'm going to take one of these tens and have 10 ones to play with over here. So now I'm going to do 10 minus 8. Good. 5 tens minus 2 tens is 3 tens, which is 30. And 300 minus 100 is 200. So I have 2 hundreds, 3 tens, 2 ones. Okay? If you need to see this again, go ahead and rewind it, watch it again. I know it's a little tricky. It's not changing the value of my number at all, right? Because I'm going to show you. let's just use that, 360. Okay, so it's 360. I can break it down like this. 60, I can take 10 away. I can break up 10, right? So I'm really giving one of these 10s to my 1s. Okay, so it's still 360. My value doesn't change. So that way I can take away my 8 from that 10. Okay, all right, great job. Now we're gonna go to number line Liam for our last problem here. Number line Liam. All right, Liam. Okay, use number line Liam to subtract the numbers. 374 minus 153. All right, Liam, sorry, you gotta go so I can have space. Number lines. Let's do my number line, and then we're gonna start at 374. That's my biggest number. I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna look at my 153, 150, and 3, right? I broke it up into my expanded form. I'm gonna take away 100. If I have 300s and I take away 100, I'm left with 200. The rest stays the same. Now I'm going to take away 50, 5 10s, right? So 7 minus 5 is 2. The rest stays the same. Am I done? Not yet. I've done that one. I've done that one. I need to do my 3 now. I need to take away 3 1s. I have 4 1s. I'm going to take away 3. I'm left with 1. So my answer is 221. Okay? And again, like I told you back in lesson 6, if you don't feel comfortable doing the 50, the jump of 50, you can break it down into 10s. Okay? So you can take away 10 5 times. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay? You'll still get to 224 if you do it right. So you can break it up into one chunk of 50 or 10 5 times. Okay? All right, boys and girls. I hope one of these strategies really speaks to you, and I hope that you're comfortable with at least one of them, and you got some good practice today with all of them, so great job. Give yourself a high five. Thank you for working hard, and let's wave goodbye to our friends. Say goodbye, base 10, Tasha. Goodbye, number line, Liam. And goodbye, Mrs. Aguirre's favorite. Break it down, Bethany. And please don't forget, I forgot to tell you this during this lesson, and I apologize. But always start, because when we get into these more difficult numbers, always start on the right in case we need to borrow a 10 from my neighbor. Okay? Don't forget. Okay, start at the right, break it down, Bethany. And we're all really good at expanded form, so you should have this one down. All right, boys and girls, great job. Have a really great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.